Hi, I'm Peter Gelb, General Manager of the Metropolitan Opera. I'm sitting in Sir Rudolph Bing's old office, now my office, at the Metropolitan Opera House in New York. As you know, Sir Rudolph was the esteemed General Manager of the Met from 1949 to 1972, an example that all the general managers of major opera houses in the world today attempt to follow, since he was the greatest general manager of them all. Congratulations to all of you, the members of the Edinburgh Jewish community, for celebrating your 200th anniversary, and my applause for your plans to build a new cultural center. I send you my warmest greetings from New York and applaud all of your efforts. Thank you very much.
The concept design. A stone-clad podium with a canopy announces the entrance. A green roof acts as a buffer zone around the central, double-height auditorium. A delicate patterning of overlapping triangles refers to Jewish geometries in a symbolic manner with a light touch. The concept design plan. Entering into a lobby, you see a reception desk with information available. A set of doors on either side of the desk lead into the concourse, lined with comfortable armchairs and cafe seating. On your right-hand side is the bistro, and on your left-hand side is the nursery. A curved corridor leads on one hand towards a dedicated sanctuary for EHC worship, and on the other to meeting rooms and offices. The central auditorium is conceived as a versatile space. Approaching the cultural centre, we enter and pass by the reception desk. We carry on through the concourse, with daylight pouring in from the first roof light overhead. Following the curved corridor, we pass by the library wall, celebrating the people of the book, and a permanent display telling the story of the community in Edinburgh. A translucent glass wall indicates the EHC Community Sanctuary, and through large double doors we turn into the central space, whilst a dance performance is taking place. We look towards the audience and fly up through the central oculus window, rising up outside. The central space is designed with 6 different configurations in mind. Here is the first layout, showing on the right-hand side loose seating for up to 150 people, and on the left-hand side an event space with a round roof light bringing in natural light. In the first layout plan, we can see the folding acoustic partition in place. This enables one activity to take place on the left-hand side. For example, the overhead glazing can slide away, opening the room to the outside to allow for a sukkah to be built there for a harvest festival Sukkot. And on the right-hand side, the ELJC community may arrange loose seating for up to 150 people. The second layout shows the acoustic wall still in place. On the right-hand side, we can see raked seating for a small seminar group of up to 85 people. A projection screen has dropped into place for presentations or films. In the plan, you can see the raked seating partially unfolded and the seating storage box on the far right. In the third layout, the acoustic wall is folded up and away into the roof space, and the seating is pulled out to host a medium capacity audience. A stage curtain defines a backstage area behind the performers. The circular roof light overhead may be obscured with a blackout blind, and the raked seating has an aisle through the centre. In the fourth layout, the seating is pulled out to the maximum for an audience of up to 308 people. A second projection screen may drop down for presentations or films. Stage lighting is shown on all sides. Sets of double doors allow the maximum capacity audience to come and go for a wide range of cultural events. In the fifth layout, we can see a different event space. Here's a sporting option, setting up the main space with just enough audience seating to leave room for the action. Ground lines can be marked out with LED lighting in the floor. In the sixth and final layout, the maximum floor area is given over to banqueting, and the projection screen is shown in place. The dining space is set here for 11 tables, seating 8 people, with some room to mill around on the left-hand side. Or more tables can be fitted in, for more people to break bread with one another. A dedicated sanctuary for worship is located adjacent to the central auditorium. Clerestory glazing in the perimeter wall gives a glimpse of the outside, whilst focusing the attention of the congregation towards community worship. Apertures overhead bring in natural light, the geometry of the daylight patterning the walls. Here, we are looking into the bistro, with floor-to-ceiling glazing facing the cityscape. And here is a view into the nursery, a space for children from all walks of life. A cutaway section shows both outside and inside, looking across the reception desk, the skylit concourse, and into the auditorium with stage lighting and projection screen in place. An external perspective by night shows the central double-height space glowing from within.